Okay, here we go again. I'm gonna try actually accomplishing some things here this time. Once again, Zach is gonna try to join us, but I don't know what stage of phone rebooting he's in. So I will just do what I always do, which is what you guys seem to like. Andrew's back. Hello, Patrick's in. Wonderful, wonderful. Sorry about our technical difficulties earlier. Actually, this is a perfect opportunity for me to fine-tune my camera placement here. This camera arm, or this phone arm rather, is getting a little old. Need to get a better one. There he is. He made it. He survived the reboot. All right, request, view, go live. Waiting for, okay, it's processing. Waiting for connecting. So close.
Let's get this turned around.
There we go. You got visuals this time?
Trying. Am I pointed the right way?
Yep.
Okay. Well, no, I don't have visuals for some reason.
You don't have my screen or anything?
I have your screen, but as long as I'm in view, I don't care, really.
Yeah, you're fine. I mean, you don't usually drop out of view when you're working anyway. That's weird.
So, apologies.
No, that's just irritating for you. I'm sorry.
But my super awesome fingers are in view?
Yes, they're all in view. You know when you said you know what I thought of though when you said the fat fingers thing over in your Geiger/Ginger comment, right?
Oh yes. I think I saw the response. So
no, I just laughed in response. But what I thought of was what you said earlier, which was fart fingers.
Oh, fart fingers. Yeah, that was apropos of everything, I suspect.
Apropos of
Proof
everything.
positive.
Apropos of everything would be a good band name, I think.
Bet there is somebody called that, right?
It probably is. I've always held the opinion that the best band name would be Exit Wound.
Exit Wound?
Yes.
I 100% guarantee there's a death metal band or something named that on the local scene.
Yeah, I think there's actually several. I did look it up at one point because that's just like one of my talking points, apparently.
I was really sad. I thought I invented the greatest band name ever, and somebody had taken it. The name I thought of is Glitter Fist. So,
and in terms of band names, I think at this point we should just assume they've all been taken.
Yeah, too many bands. I agree, Clara.
I had a coworker once back when I worked at Trader Joe's, and we would try to come up with band names. And our favorite one was Aggressive Gesture, spelt as like, you know, all one word, like a German word with an umlaut and everything. Just as like all one word.
Get super esoteric with them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I agree. That's a pretty good one.
That's possibly one that might not exist.
Yeah, I don't know. But nowadays you can spell things with like letters and whatever, so.
I mean, things are usually spelled with letters.
Well, I meant numbers. Apologies. Sorry.
I know what you meant.
This is what happens when I do quarterly taxes.
Oh, I know.
And then try to ink my face.
Yeah.
I can't mess up my face, Clara.
No, I know.
That'd be a crime against nature.
No, your face is your moneymaker. We all know that. We all see it so often.
Yes.
We don't only see your hands and your art.
I thought you only got to see that, but
yeah.
Oh well.
Oops.
Try to be mysterious.
Just wear like a cloak thrown over half your face. Just like normally, like at home alone.
Give myself 2 eye patches.
That's great for drawing.
I've been practicing eye patches. So what are you inking today, Clara?
This is another page from that commission. Oh, you can't see it. I'm sorry.
Oh, yes.
This is the one.
I can see you.
Oh, you can see
Me, I
me.
just see this.
Oh, you just
I
can't
see
see.
kind of like non-committal beige color.
That's weird because you're totally in frame over here. That's bizarre.
Well, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah, I guess. You rebooted your phone, right?
Everything.
Weird. All right.
Well, it's a computer, so I touched it. Rule number one,
No
being
touches.
exact, no touching things that electricity run through.
Yep. Some of us are like that. What can I say?
How far are you on your commission?
This is the that page I sent you earlier, the overhead shot of like the castle and the forest and everything. So I'm a good ways into it.
Yeah.
Gonna do a bunch of
3 point.
Gonna do a bunch of nib trees in a little while here, but right now I'm doing the snow, which I had to look at Wild Blue Yonder to figure out how to do. I do that.
Forgot I drew snow in it.
Yeah, I mean, frankly, it wasn't super helpful because it was like on rocks, but I still kind of got an idea. I got enough of an idea to move forward with it.
I think the first time I did snow well or a lot, to the point where I could kind of develop a style for it was the Cape mini series. Young Eric is like looking out in school is like pondering, getting harassed and just staring out the window, and it's winter out.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to kind of study how it sat on bushes and blah blah blah.
Yeah, how it like tucks in at the edges. It's such a specific texture.
Yeah, how it melts and moves, and just to your point, what it melts on versus would it be sitting on the bush and melted on the sidewalk, and
right.
I don't. You can go down any rabbit hole basically, but snow's a fun one. It's not too tough once you kind of figure out how it works within your style.
It's also one of those things, though, that 9 times out of 10, I'm going to sound snooty now. 9 times out of 10, I don't like how people decide to render it. I find, I don't know. That's just,
I find it very lazy. Sorry to talk over you.
No, that's fine. I mean, on a live stream, half the time it's going to happen because of the lag. So it's just whatever. But no, I agree. I've seen it done very poorly sometimes.
Yeah. It just I got the correct pen, Clara.
It's my fault.
Yeah, I was about to blame you, but you survived this round.
Oh, okay. Well, live to fight another day, I guess.
Yeah, but yeah, there's a lot of neat ways is snow falling. I've had to do that a few times in books.
Mm-hmm.
Do you draw the old school, just like Frank Miller, fat circle, or for snow, or fat, just kind of discombobulated looking thing? There's just so many ways. Mm-hmm. Do you pop them out? Is it a color effect? Is it a combination?
Yeah. All right, let's see. I'm up to doing these million trees here. Here we go.
Good luck. What tool are you using? Ooh, nib.
I do them with
what
nib
tip
now.
You got?
I don't remember which one this is. This is the super tiny hard one. So for the very fine line. I've had this one for a while, so I don't remember which one it is. It's not one of the brushier ones. This is the one I use for trees and smoke now, and like clouds and stuff. Per your recent influences. I like it very much for trees. Here.
Well, good. I'm glad you're using a nib. It's like I used to use them for things like pine trees and stuff, and I could really go nuts. Mm-hmm. Or like what you're doing, those kind of like large kind of Arthur Adams tree shapes where you can just kind of do bunches of leaves.
Yeah.
And even show slight bits of lighting in them, just with a little extra texture here and there.
Mm-hmm. It's just a nice dead line with this hard nib to create a nice narrow, scratchy look. It's very organic.
The inking gods would be proud of you. They're looking down, smiling.
Well, thank you.
Mm. They're a fickle bunch, so enjoy it while you get it.
Oh, I know. I am well aware. Oh, you got your containment line in and everything.
See,
I have to tell you though, honestly, like working on the without giving too much away, just working on that logo last night and just staring at that, I kept cracking up.
oh good. My pencils or the one or this one right here. Here's my co-host, by the way, if you can
Both,
see it.
both of you together, just trying to figure out what kind of night on the town you all had.
Well, I don't know. I think he's a little more wild than me.
I don't
I'm
know.
more the
You,
bouncer.
whatever you did, you got shot in the head.
Oh, well, I probably deserved it then, right?
Well, probably, but that doesn't make it any less wild.
Oh, well, I live a wild life here in my basement studio.
Yeah, wearing two eye patches and drawing professionally is a wild life by anyone's standards.
It is. There you go.
Yes, you were apparently I imagined you like this sort of Han Solo-esque character with a spaceship full of human horn.
There you go. I have no pride. Whatever turns a buck, right?
Exactly. Just like not on ice or anything, just like a cargo hold full of just like noses.
With stolen like King Super shopping carts or something.
Yes.
Just full of human horn. No Piggly Wiggly shopping carts. You got to really lean into the joke.
Yeah, whatever your local food service is, your regional grocery store.
Yeah, Kroger. Complete the joke in your brain.
Mm-hmm.
It's your job as a person that's watching us.
Yes.
We don't ask much.
Yes.
Just this.
Just that you know the name of your local grocerer. Did I say grocerer?
And can substitute it. Grocerer.
Grocerer. It's a fill in the blank joke. We cannot be bothered to cater our jokes specifically to you. We're busy people. You're so demanding.
We don't do regional friendly humor.
We've now become the kind
We
of
need you to know that.
like we've now become the kind of people that get online and immediately yell at our fans.
Fortunately, I don't have many fans, so
Well,
you're the one with what do you have, like 150,000 now? What are you up to?
I have 13,000. I have 13,500 something.
Okay, super close.
Yeah.
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 So don't worry about me. And plus, they know me. So it's just a series of dick and fart jokes in between slow drawings.
Pretty much.
So how much farther do you have on your commission?
On this one, let's see. How many pages in am I? I'm about to be. This is page 7 out of 21.
Okay.
So it's going
cool.
fine. I still have to redo that thumbnail you had feedback for, but I am going to do it. It's the next one, so I have to do it or I can't move forward.
I created more work for you. Apologies.
No, it was good. It was work that needed to be done. Now I'm thinking better these days.
Well, good. Good thinking leads to good art.
Gotta start somewhere.
I just close my eyes and let the pen find a home.
Yeah. You don't have to close your eyes. You're wearing 2 eye patches.
Well, they're closed behind both eye patches. I need you to know that. Just in the spirit of my point.
Just a gesture of sincerity. You're a true artist.
Correct.
Keep up with the mythos we're creating, dude.
I love when I did this drawing, though, really, there's people that were just baffled, those people that didn't care, and then you got the Futurama fans.
Yes!
And that was great.
Out of the
That's always nice.
It was so everyone quoting that episode. What is that?
Yeah.
Something you put on salad dressing? I don't even know what it's for. My friend left it here.
Yeah, it's it's damn near one of the greatest shows ever created.
I
So
absolutely, wholeheartedly agree. It's such a good show. The best part of that episode, I love so much, is that the alien sex shop they go to look for the human horn is called the Beast with Two Bucks.
yeah.
Every time I see that, I forget that joke happened, and I feel like laughing for 2 days.
Yeah, it's brilliant as always. That's one of the great things about Futurama is you can just keep watching it again and again. Uh, Between the endearing characters and just the layered, highly intelligent jokes that they.
Yeah.
It's just so well written and executed.
Yeah. The writing is so good. It's so funny. It's so well thought out, and just like the constant references, like it's a nerd paradise.
Yeah, absolutely. You can go any layer of deep into it. I haven't gotten into like the alien language or anything yet because I know that's decipherable.
Oh, really?
That you see the graffiti you see everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
I was watching the DVD extras. That's actual language that they made.
Oh, of course it is. Oh, I think I did hear that.
They all say something.
Oh, that's funny. Well, I'm sure it's just like, crew and set jokes. I'm sure they're just bad mouthing whoever was directing that episode or something.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I give them a lot of credit.
And did you know for that episode where they switched brains a bunch of times, they invented.
That's a real formula, right?
Yeah, they had to create a mathematical formula for that episode. Like everyone on that show is so smart.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some asshole there that they all hate. Not everyone's smart. He probably is the person that's good at like importing some file or something like that. So they have to give him a super expensive computer in the background and they all hate him.
Wow. Okay. Wow, you know a lot about this.
I don't know any. I'm just inventing my world.
That's right. We're building the mythos here.
You got to remember at all times I'm probably not being I'm probably being facetious.
Yeah, I've figured that out.
Anyhow, so we don't bore the living shit out of people watching. But yeah,
you going somewhere with that?
You got to remind me those cameos, the birthday wishes from the Futurama guys that where all they do is spend time making fun of my buddy's name. They're hilarious. I got to send them to you.
Oh yeah, you did mention that. I forgot all about that. Yeah. Oh man, that would be funny. I mean,
they're great.
That's an easy joke, but it works.
Oh yeah, you give a ridiculous name to somebody that makes fun of things for a living.
Right.
Yeah. So now that's just a joke to see what the actor/comedian says about his name instead of wishing me a happy birthday. It's pretty funny.
Perfect. That's funny.
I do miss Futurama, man. That's sad when there's no new episodes.
But like you said, the extant ones are still full of goodies.
Oh my Lord, yes.
Just bottomless fun.
So how long do you think it's going to take to ink that page, Claire?
I don't know because
Clara?
I'm not. What are you?
No, you just had this dramatic pause.
I got my battery alert come up, so I got to figure out how to plug in here. I'm not sure because this is sort of like my side thing, so I'm not stressing when I get it done.
Yeah. Good. I've never known you to not stress.
Hey.
I like this new Clara.
She's working on it.
She didn't yell at me for being late, too. So.
Well, no. I mean, this was a more flexible one. I did have a moment when you said that, though. I was like, am I really that predictable?
No, I'm just giving you the piss, as our great British fans will say.
Well, good. No, this one wasn't scheduled or anything. I hadn't made anyone promises about this one, pretty much. I did say on my live stream last night that I'd be streaming with you again today to hopefully drum up a little bit of interest. Because
Oh, cool.
I think we're funny.
We're getting there. I'm a little brain dead today. Apologies, but I'm drinking coffee to get those wheels turning. I'm not built for running my own businesses, Claire.
I understand. You had to do all sorts
I don't have that brain.
boring grown-up stuff today. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not good at it, so just my brain is jello by the end.
That I understand. But you started them all.
People are asking questions.
What?
People are asking questions.
Oh, I missed it. Here we go. Oh, Bueller's here?
They want to...
Let's see. Clara, have you drawn a character that wears a vest, glasses, and a baseball cap? He's describing himself, just so you know. I have not. I may perhaps one day. Let's see. I'm all behind on questions. Okay. One of my favorite Futurama jokes was when the birds fly out of the cage and Fry points at the cage and yells, "I know where you live." Nibdean says, "Hey folks, great to catch you online because I rarely see you live with the Irish time difference." That's a good point. So now I'm on. Can I please ask what kind of paper do you print your blue scans onto? That's a respected question for both of us, I suppose, here. I don't remember if you are going to disapprove of this, Zach, because I still sort of use what I want to use. Well, I have dipped into what you suggested as well. So I tend to use the Strathmore Bristol 400 series vellum texture for inks because it's got a nice tooth to it. It holds the ink nicely. I like the textures I can make with it. I tend to go with the textured page. But I use the smoothers.
I have a nice tooth too, but yeah, I think I'm using the same thing. Oh no, I'm using smooth, Clara.
Okay.
Same thing though, 400 smooth.
Nice. All right. Well, there you go.
I print mine out on a Epson printer for large format photography. You can get them for $350. And if he's Irish, he knows what taking the piss is, or giving the piss.
I know what it is too. It's just you're American. Yes, I use a similar printer. It's a smaller format one, but it's basically the same brand, same type inkjet.
Yeah. The Epsons are usually bang for your buck, pretty easygoing, and printer friendly for artists.
Yeah.
I've found.
Yeah. I would agree. All right, caught up with the questions. Thank you for reminding me. I was lost in the mirth.
Oh, you're welcome. I often have to remind people how to be socially aware online and do things properly.
Oh, well, fine.
That's what I'm known for.
Yeah.
Is my social media acuity.
Yeah, just your general savvy, I think.
Yeah. I'm glad you recognize this.
I have a very generous perspective towards people.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I don't expect a lot from anyone. Especially not myself.
Well, that's good. Someone else knows how to be facetious. So I don't want to ink and ruin this gorgeous face of whoever I'm drawing here, Clara.
I don't know who that could be.
It's this Adonis of a man.
Huh? I mean,
I'm sure that's what they say when this person comes in the room. They just sigh and throw money at him.
Yeah,
everyone.
Of course. I mean, anyone who can balance an apple like that on his head is fine in my book. That's what I look for.
Glad I know this about you. His head balancing skills?
Yeah, that's
or just fruit.
No, just like balancing skills. Just the ability to balance things on his head. That's just like I just swooned for that.
Base level head balancing, huh?
Yes. Listen, everyone is into something different. Stop judging me.
Yeah.
I can hear you judging me.
I won't. So it's arrows through heads and feet. You're a weird one, Clara.
When did feet come out?
I don't know.
You just threw that in there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You talk about feet all the time.
I read your bio.
Oh yeah. My dating bio, where I strictly limit anyone who can't balance fruit on their head.
Dating bio. You put your dating bio on Facebook?
Yeah, that's a normal, safe thing to do.
Hey boys. Let's see them apples.
I expect you to have a head with a fruit on it and feet, and that's it. Otherwise, get out of here.
I shouldn't have to ask.
You should know this.
Oh.
All right.
Well, I'm glad you have a strict threshold for your personal life.
Oh, absolutely. You gotta be honest with yourself about what you want. Let's see.
Yeah, and you gotta have standards.
Nib Dean has another question. He says, "Oh, and what is that tool you're inking with right now? Looks proper hardcore." I don't know which of us you mean, but I am inking with a hard nib. And one of my school friends just popped on and says, "Is that a Maru nib?" Daryl, you almost definitely are right. You know more about nibs than I do. I think that's what it is. It's one of the very small, firmer ones. So you're probably right. I think that's what it is, yeah.
It looks like a Maru to me as well.
Okay. I lose track of these things. And you're using a repeatograph? Is that what that one is?
Rotring, a German engineer rapidograph.
I need to get me one or two of those one of these days.
I use a mix of both. But again, I'm also self-taught, so.
I know.
I don't.
I know. It's like, no, that was for the audience. Calm down.
Whatever.
I know. You don't have to tell me.
You just went into like unhappy teenager at supper.
Whatever. I don't have to tell you about my date.
I hate this family.
I'm gonna go eat tater tots in my room.
Yeah. There we go. I seldom use a straight edge this much, except for on these mug shots.
I've been using it less. I didn't use it for at all for this castle, which is
awesome.
Which is a real step for me. I mean, granted, it's all castle-y and made of like stone and masonry and stuff, so you want some texture and variation. If it was more, contemporary, I probably would have. But I'm working on that perspective stuff you told me about not being such a, what did you call it? You called me a ruler jockey. That did piss me off a little bit. It's like, well, fine.
Oh, sorry.
No. I was like, no, I deserved it because that is absolutely what I am. It's like, oh, I'm a what? Well, I'm going to use it less now. And see, it had the desired effect.
Well, it's some people need to use it more, some people less. So,
I suppose.
Some areas the artwork needs to breathe a little bit. In other areas, it probably is going to have to be a little bit, more tighter and more realized. So
yeah,
it's good to do both and recognize when you need what and when.
But what you excuse me, what you said about Atomo now? Oh, I'm out of frame after all that. About him using, just ruling every couple of lines and the brain sort of autocorrects everything else. Now that you said that, I can totally see him doing that. I guess that's probably a fairly traditional approach.
It was a level up for me in thinking. Took a while for it to kind of work into my style, but or whatever, my skill set. But, it definitely led me in a new direction to kind of loosen my stuff up. I used to be so damn precise, Claire.
Yeah, I understand that. I think we're, well, no, not necessarily. I was going to say we're like the aggressive rule followers, but I think that's more just me I'm talking about. Now I'm just projecting.
We're in this together, you and I.
Yes.
Jump. Oh, we did do the Thelma and Louise gift, didn't we?
That's
So
right,
we
we
are.
did.
We got to drive off the cliff, right?
Yep. Into a bunch of.
Swooning at Brad Pitt in the dust.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I like how these are coming.
Arrow.
So, like, it's so random. I just love it. I just kept cracking up.
I don't know how I came up with this. I think I originally was going to do the Steve Martin type of arrow through the head with the, little,
Right, with like the
has a
headband
little
on it.
wire around.
Yeah.
There you go. And I don't know. I thought it was more me if I put the arrow actually through my head.
If it was more you if there was some blood involved.
Well, there is blood, just a little though.
Yes. Well, that's what I meant. You wanted to do your little.
Well, not me. Whoever this stoic,
Oh, of course.
gorgeous chiseled chin model is.
Yes, whoever that chin fabulous man is with the fruit balancing skills.
Level 99 apple balancer.
Mm-hmm. The best kind.
Oh, you like the high level ones, huh?
Yes, I like high level fruit balancing. Nothing but the best for me. Get out of here with
It's not can you balance fruit. It's at what level and skill set are your fruit balancing skills. I'm not going to waste my time and even ask if you can balance fruit.
Mm-hmm. I'm walking out of this Applebee's if you can't tell me right now what level of fruit balancing you're at.
I will take my blooming onion tower and leave, sir.
You can pay for this yourself. Goodbye. I'm gonna eat these tater tots in my room.
Going to my room and eating tater tots.
Oh.
Hey, Clara's revealing her college days here to us.
Oh gosh, my college days were so much more boring. All I did in college.
Then tater tot.
Yes.
Isolation.
Yes. All I did was homework, and tater tots. Actually.
Wow.
Those were the days. Okay, this was my wind down, and I don't even drink at all anymore. But my hardcore wind down in those days for when I had like a full day was I would get like a large French fry and like a Guinness or something, and I would consume them. I would get into bed and consume those while watching video game playthroughs on my laptop.
Holy cow. I thought I was a dork.
No, I am definitely a dork. You're in good company.
As at least in a weight room. You're watching. Oh my Lord. Oh well. I forgive you, Clara, and I'm also wildly entertained.
Good. Oh my gosh, listen to this question. Andrew J. Brown, who is one of my good ones, one of my homies out there. He says, this is awesome. Do your favorite artists and art influences differ, or are they basically the same people? I mean, there is a lot of crossover.
There is some, yeah.
I'm trying to think of anything. I'm just trying to get my head back.
Well, we both like Otomo.
Yeah, we like Otomo. We apparently both like Geiger, even though only one of us can spell his name.
Yeah, sorry you can't spell Clara. I didn't want to tell all your fans that.
Yeah. Oh gosh, they know that. I think you have a more, well, not surprisingly, I think you have a more mature palette with some of your Arthur Adams and stuff. Those are still people I'm gradually getting into, but I'm still sort of leaning into well, what is fun for me? And you're a little more about, who is intrinsically very good.
Yeah, I'm kind of definitely lean on the latter with a little bit of allowance for stylistic flair.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I like the people that really know what the F they're doing.
Yeah, totally.
PG-13 Zach.
Oh, he's back again. Did you hear that? Hear that skateboard?
Ollie. Ollie sound.
That's great. SFX. That was a joke that we would tell in art school all the time. If we couldn't come up with a sound effect, we would just yell SFX.
I like that. I
Nerd
like
jokes.
that. It's really fun nerd joke. So.
We're totally an awesome people.
How many followers have you lost during this broadcast so far with me on it?
I mean, I'd have to get off to see, but probably not too many.
I'm not saying I can't rock the fuck out of an arrow, but I can rock the fuck out of an arrow, young Clara.
You can. Look at that.
Little touch up needed.
Ah,
Arrow master.
indeed.
King of the arrows.
I mean,
King of the arrows and doorknobs.
That makes you super cool. I just imagine you spending all Sunday fixing doorknobs, like not even in your own house. Like you were down the street fixing doorknobs.
They needed it.
Yeah. You're just you have a superhero uniform with like a doorknob on the chest.
There we go.
That's not
what would his name be? Captain Doorknob, or would it be something a little more fun?
No, I was just gonna say Captain Doorknob. That's clearly the only choice.
Well, in Simpsons, there was what was it, Senor Ding Dong? That was the he sold doorbells, and at the end, he had to come in his Zorro mask and fix Marge's doorbell that wouldn't stop and was driving the neighborhood mad. Am I the only person that watches Simpsons? I'm talking to
I vaguely remember
young
that.
folk.
I vaguely remember that.
Vaguely.
I never watched it.
Vaguely. Somebody out there, your fans, somewhere in a beautiful place, somewhere where angels get their wings and softly, gently weep, they know about this.
Actually, I was just looking at my stats. My fan base, at least on Instagram, is 70% male, and like older. So like
you should see mine.
The class. That's probably yours probably even more so.
It's like a depressing sausage factory.
Just the most depressing sausages.
Here's our sausage.
It's awesome.
I don't know. It's probably not good. Don't look at my sausages.
Any more here?
PG-13 Zach.
Shut up. Oh, you made me have a coughing fit.
Yeah, try not to breathe in spit when you do that.
Oh, do you know that from personal experience?
Yeah, the water in your lungs usually is bad.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I know nothing about breathing in real life or anything.
You'll get it. It's okay.
Oh, all right. I believe you.
You live, you learn. So I played ball in Savannah a few times. They had a wonderful rugby tournament every year.
Mm-hmm.
And I absolutely love SCAD.
I was at the Atlanta campus. I was never even in Savannah.
I believe the professor that taught or that convinced me to do comic books, Tom Biondolillo, used to teach there back in the before times when the Earth was cooling.
Yeah.
When I was a student.
Mm-hmm. When dinosaurs
so well, they were on their way out.
Oh, okay. But you got to see.
I had nothing to do with it.
Oh, I don't know. Now that you point that out, it sounds very suspicious.
Hey, you know nothing.
Oh, okay. We'll talk about this later.
Okay. You're gonna hear the sound of PG-13 Zach skateboarding away.
No, she knows I
I'll leave the distant sound.
It's a small font.
It's a big circle with a small font in it.
It's a normal sized word balloon with a small font.
Didn't you see the dotted outline of the word balloon?
That means it's quiet.
Yeah. Obey the rules.
We should get on and just like read comics aloud, but like not show them. We're just like describing them.
Oh man. I could do that.
Although
they can hear me pantomime.
I know, right? I did mean
you're making me cough. Stop it.
No, it's your fault. You stop it. See, I can I can.
I didn't swallow any spit before I met you, and now like I can't even go live on the air without breathing spit.
I can't imagine how that was my fault.
Okay.
Can't
I don't know if
reasonably.
it'll hold up in a court of law, anyways. But
Yeah, probably not. Just put it on the side with like not enough witnesses or lie detector tests or other things that don't hold up in a court of law.
Comic book contracts.
Oh,
I'm joking.
I know, but I'm still like, that's still just like, ugh.
Have you? So how long have you been drawing pro now, Clara?
I have been drawing pro since 2014, which I will have you know was my junior year at SCAD.
Ooh. So how old were you?
Oh gosh.
I'm sorry, I'm putting you on the spot. Just curious.
No, I mean,
See when that supercomputer brain started forming.
How old was I? I was probably around, man, I
What
can't.
were you, 44, 43?
Yeah, I was older than I am now. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Oh gosh, I don't remember, and I can't math backwards. I was probably around 23 or 22. No, not 22. 20, probably 23 or 24.
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
But you were working younger
We
than that, weren't you?
Comic books, I didn't get till I was 27. That's when I got the Hellboy resource manual. But before that, I was, I guess, a pro illustrator, whatever the hell that means, doing gaming manuals for Steve Jackson games. And I did that from 25 to probably close to 28.
Okay. I didn't know that about you. That's cool. I mean, I knew
Well, I'm a man of deep and boring mysteries.
you deep, deep and boring. That sounds like a show that should be hosted by. Uh, um, oh, I just bombed my own joke. I forgot his name. Whatever.
Uh-oh.
One of those mystery shows.
Have it by like Jonathan Frakes, guy that played number
I
one.
was just gonna say. All I could think of was Riker, and it's like I know the man's name. Why can't I think of his name? You put me on the spot. Yes, that would be.
Say Riker.
He's Riker.
But yeah, like his gut in full glory, and he's wearing still his Star Trek uniform that worked in the show,
Yeah.
but it doesn't fit it. You know,
Yeah.
it's loose in the arms and butt, but really tight around the midsection.
He's still kind
And
of
he's
like, I don't know. He's a type. He is a type. I always found him rather fabulous.
oh, did ya?
I kind of did. I mean, it was a character type he played. I feel like he's one of the ones. Him and Dorn, I feel like would be really fun in real life.
Michael Dorn. Yeah, I'd kiss him on the mouth too. I get you. My secret crush is Janeway.
Are you serious?
I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me,
Okay,
Clara. But I just wondered.
As long as you know it's weird, I'm fine with it.
Hey, I know what's wrong with me.
Janeway, really? Oh, okay.
Take it. You're gonna. That's me. I like me some Janeway. Though my roommate in college had the greatest name for 7 of 9, and by the way, PG-13 Zach had left, so apologies everyone. He called her 7 of breasts, and I don't know why.
Yeah,
that never stopped making me. I laughed and I don't know why that made me laugh. Like as a 12-year-old boy, every time I heard it.
That's not even like that creative of a name.
I don't know. Maybe it's the personality behind it, but 7 of breasts was it. So
that's a pretty accurate name. I got to give you that one.
She that character surprised the hell out of me. I went in not wanting to like her, and she ended up becoming quite a character.
Yeah. I mean,
they utilized her very well. Boo! Not allowed to have differing opinions.
No.
PG-13 Zach's going to come back.
Uh-oh.
Now he skated away again.
I keep drifting out of frame. I gotta
He's
fix something
shy.
in here. Well,
I don't even know if I'm in frame. Have people yell at me if I'm not.
no, you're good. You've been in frame the whole time. You're working with a nice small piece, though. I have like a full. Come on.
Never, ever tell a guy that.
No. Human horn. See, I brought it full
With this
circle.
crocus bird.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Well done.
Yep.
A full circle, Clara.
Comedy genius. Because that
circular humor, my favorite.
Mm-hmm. Frequently employed in shows such as Futurama.
Exactamundo.
I was trying to
But
think.
you don't watch Simpsons.
That was a tiny bit before my time in its heyday. I'm like sort of rewatching clips now on YouTube and getting the classic bits. I think so far.
Fine, I'm really old. Thanks, Clara.
Listen, you're normally the one.
I'm old as the hills.
You are normally the one espousing that viewpoint. I am the one over here telling you you're not old. So you can flip the script all you want, but we know who stands where.
Okay, yeah, I'm not as good looking as this model that I'm inking right now. I get it.
No, nowhere near.
Beauty shaming me.
You never
beauty shaming me.
Never have arrows in your head or anything like that. Is that a real shirt you have?
Yeah. Called I think it's called the nuclear lotus. It's a molecule spinning inside a lotus.
Mm-hmm. No, I recognize.
It's one of my favorite T-shirts.
I recognized it, but it just had just the top part there. So I was trying to figure out if I thought if you just added that, or that was like a real shirt you were wearing at the time.
Not for the picture. Oh, I added it after. I wanted something that could poke out that wasn't too meaningful.
Gotcha.
So people still found meaning in it, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, well, that's how social media is gonna be.
Humans. You have no grumbas, Starfleet.
Oh, want
to know what one of my favorite episodes are?
You want to just steal my bit? Okay, yes. But I'm going to first finish the joke I started an age ago, which is what I was going to tell you. My favorite Simpsons joke that I knew about so far, which is simply that on the episode where they go to Canada and Bart's Canadian friend is named Milhouse.
Milhouse.
Oh, it was such a great joke. Okay, your turn.
Oh, what? I forgot what I was doing. This mesmerizing human in front of me.
You were going to talk about. You were talking about your favorite episode. I don't know if you meant of The Simpsons or of Futurama, or of anything, or of Janeway.
I was talking about Star Trek, the one where Picard has to go back in time and he realizes that rambunctious, fucked up kid was that was part of him. He had to be that guy to become who he was.
Mm-hmm.
And Q's, I don't know, effing with him the whole time. So I just like how they refer to human anatomy as grumbas.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm going to insult your grumbas before I fight.
What was now Q is another very divisive character. You either love him or you hate him.
Hated him the first time I saw him. I was there since the start, Clara. Watched it on Fox, the rambunctious new upstart channel.
I did some of that.
Me and the dinosaurs.
I was a small child, but I did.
Small child, Clara. Yeah. I was really skeptical, even in my, what was I, in like the 8th grade or some shit then? Mm-hmm. And of course, I think I called Picard, who's become one of my all-time favorite characters ever on TV. I think I called him Captain Egghead at first, because I was old school. My dad had raised me right on old school.
Kirk.
Captain McKirk, yes. So I was really resistant. Now I just absolutely love Picard.
I know. I love Picard too.
And his giant egghead. I want him to rub it all over me.
I just want him to balance fruit on it.
Here's an apple, Picard.
Oh.
Is it true what they say?
He just looks at me like, what is wrong with you? This is a custom on our land.
No, it's totally cool.
Yeah.
It's yeah, no. This is what we do here.
This is not how we assess mates. Just put this apple on your head.
Yeah, quit thinking about it so hard. Just
I know. Get your head out of the gutter and put this apple on your head.
Probably just slide off because that thing had a sheen, man.
Oh my gosh, I'm crying.
Picard's head sheen puts my head sheen to immediate shame.
Oh, you gotta have something to aspire to.
Well, there is that, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. He just like rub like turtle wax on it. I don't know what he did. He's British.
Danny Headland and I were just joking. We're probably gonna have to do PR on like local TV together. So I was like, shit, I got to wear forehead makeup now. And she was laughing. We would compare how much makeup we had, after. So you're going to see Zach with makeup here in the future.
Oh, fancy.
Your dreams are coming true, Clara.
Of course.
That's what I was alluding to.
I've always had that dream since I was a small child.
Apple feet and makeup foreheads.
Yeah. Oh, Anthony Wheeler. Hold on. Anthony Wheeler Artisan. He says, as a kid, I was all about Wesley Crusher. And then I used to toilet next to him at a con, and the luster was gone. Oh, no.
I had to draw him professionally. I had to get his okay.
Really?
He was actually really cool about it. Picard was the tough one. But I'll tell you, I'll save my Star Trek stories for you another time.
Okay.
By the way, Anthony's a longtime buddy. How you doing, man? Got to watch him build a career there.
You mentioned that last time. Yeah, I started following him. Some cool stuff.
He's a good dude. It looks like he's found success. I'm so happy to see that.
Good.
Regardless, yeah, I did one of my best Star Trek covers, probably Wesley Crusher. Len O'Grady colored it, and it just came out unbelievably well.
Have I? I don't think I've seen any Star Trek covers from you.
Oh yeah, I thought you were a fan, Clara.
Yeah. Or you've just done such a ridiculous amount of stuff, no person could track it all down.
Well, not according to all my new fans.
Oh, are your new fans better than me?
No, they're actually far worse.
Oh, okay. That's fine then.
It's just every time I post something now, they're like, "Oh, cool! You should do this professionally." Okay.
Yeah. That's on the list.
It wasn't fan art.
In the list of top 100 things people say to artists on the internet.
Yeah. I don't know how to draw. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, why are you telling me this? I mean, I know exactly why they're telling me this, but I'm not going to go into this rant on a live stream in front of my fans here.
Yeah, I can't do somersault backflips. Are we playing a game or something?
Yeah.
It's your turn.
List things we can't do. Okay, Anthony says,
yeah.
He says, I'm good. I bought my first original art from Zach all those years ago. Somehow I fell into children's illustration. I mean, it sounds like you fell in through hard work and dedication.
Exactly. I think I want to say, Anthony, you were in my art class I taught downtown.
Wait,
if I remember correctly.
When was that?
Shit, I don't know.
Okay.
The guy running the school was a crook, but I tried to make the class as good as I could, and I think Anthony was in that one. I might be wrong.
But it wasn't
I am.
It wasn't recent.
As old as the hills. No, shit, no.
Okay.
What was I doing? Probably the Cape miniseries at the time, for all I know. It was a long-ass time ago.
Okay.
Again, now this is a little bit after the Earth cooled, but it was still warm,
Okay.
Clara. It had a warm feel to it.
I'll try to imagine such a thing.
And, you know, we're sad the dinosaurs were gone by then. They were fun at a party, but, you know, they really brought down home value.
Oh,
so
Anthony's calling
there
you
wasn't a lot
out.
of complaints.
He's calling you out. He says, nope, we met at one of those gross hotel Comic-Cons 10 years ago.
That was it. Comic Fest, I think, Anthony.
Oh.
Shit. Sorry, buddy. I had to, I knew it was a long time ago, and all those things kind of blend together. That being said,
I'm sure he forgives you.
You better. No, hopefully. No, he's been like me. We find each other. Denver for a long time had a absolutely no comic book scene as far as pros were going.
Really?
For the most part.
Denver?
Denver. And I think J. Scott Campbell used to live in Boulder or something, or Golden, one of the two. And that was about it. And then when I moved here,
that doesn't count.
There's like Paul Smith lived in some weird place in like the Springs or something. You know, it was pretty bleak.
Okay.
And then now there's a lot of talent here in Denver. It's really blossomed.
Cool.
And a lot of that's just because of there's so many avenues for artists. And again, sorry, Anthony. I always try to place things, and I'm usually wrong. So there's that consistency.
He follows it up with, it was so long ago, my first page I bought was an Agents of Atlas page.
No one here knows what Agents of Atlas is. It's a Thor spin-off book. That was during my Marvel, my first Marvel run, when I did Spider-Man, the Hulk, things like that. I needed some money. I think we were expanding my wife's clinic, so I took this disaster of a book called Agents of Atlas, or Prince of Power was the Thor book. Agents of Atlas, I can't remember what it was, but I did do one fun little story for Agents of Atlas about a guy getting attacked in one of those Japanese grill places, you know, where they cook the food in front of you.
Uh-huh.
So there you go. Now you know all you need to know about Agents of Atlas. Drink until that memory gets out of your head. Till that neuron.
Target that neuron. Anthony says, don't apologize. Be nice.
No. Well, regardless, Anthony's a good dude. If you don't follow him, anybody listening to this, please do. Because he did it the hard way. Grinder. Learned how to do things. He can ink. Actually knows how to ink and things like that. So
awesome.
Hell of an illustrator now. I love when I see people, you know, make it. Who used to be around here? Layla DeLuca, used to be a local. Mm-hmm. And her boyfriend did some talk, and her boyfriend, she just tagged along with him, and it was pretty funny. I always found, because she made it as an actual very good talent. Mm-hmm. A comic book artist, and her boyfriend never made it. So I always found that kind of funny, but she put in all the work, man. That girl worked really hard.
That cannot be good for a relationship.
Well, I don't think the relationship lasted. So,
yeah, I mean,
none of my business of why, but
even without speculating about that is something I wonder about from time to time. It's like, because you see people like that, you know, who are like, you know, couples in the same field, and I'm just like, I mean, you know, everyone.
I agree with you there.
Everyone has different things that work, but I can't imagine. Like, I mean, I think you and I are so, like, we're the competitive types. So I don't know. Maybe there are people who are able to do that without being competitive, but I would just immediately, like, there would be instant hostility there. I don't care, like, you know, how much love there was.
I believe you, Clara. Just start biting on the person's ankles next to you.
Yep. I'm much better than I used to be.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, well, that's true.
Well, hopefully.
Ideally.
Yeah. There we go. So hard to fuck up armpits.
Oh, and I was looking at
I
that.
tried.
I was looking at actually your mugshot earlier to figure out armpit folds on something else I was doing. I have the worst time with those.
I forgot when I finally figured them out. I think on Angel covers when I was doing covers for Angel,
Mm.
which is a TV show I never watched. I did some fun covers, but I just can't get into that type of stuff.
No, I get that. Plus, if you had
I met
watched it,
the
you probably would have taken that lady more seriously. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Oh well. No, man.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry.
No. Go ahead.
Were you gonna?
No.
Oh no, I was just gonna ramble.
Andrew J. Brown says Clara drank Guinness. Right on.
Yeah, she's a soldier, huh?
Yeah, back in the day. Back in the day when I was young, I could handle a lot more.
When you were young.
When I was young. When I was in my mid-20s instead of just out of my 20s.
Ugh. Well, I don't know. We'll get you drinking again here one day. Maybe nice back habit or something.
I don't know about that.
None of my business, so I won't push it. But
no, I mean
you can watch me drink beer. I could just stare at your face while I drink beer.
That sounds fine.
It'd be disconcerting.
That's what ends up happening. You could just play video games. Like I also like watching people play video games.
Wow, you're like somebody's perfect dream date here.
I know, right?
So you want to sit there while I play whatever the fuck people play?
I don't know what people play now, but
I almost dated myself, so I shut up real quick.
Oh, were you gonna say like Sonic or something?
Probably. Yeah, my brain was going that direction, like to the original Nintendo NES.
Yeah. You play Tomb Raider? Like the first Tomb Raider?
No, I never really played Tomb Raider.
Okay.
That was like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, man.
Oh.
That was the bees, F and knees. Of course, the classic Zelda and Metroid. And
right. I was gonna say Metroid. What do you play now? Yeah. I know you game sometimes.
Yeah, a little. I buy like last year's most famous games, and I play them cheaply now. Like,
way to go!
I just
that is the video game version of waiting for the trade.
That's it. By then you know what's best, anyways, because everybody screamed at you for a year to play it.
Exactly. If it's good when it came out, it'll be good when you get to it.
I did the horse riding game. Red Dead Redemption. That's what it was. Really cleverly written.
Yes.
I don't get tricked not necessarily tricked, but seldom do I read, digest the story or consume a story and can't eventually quite, figure out things where they're going to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one that kept me guessing. There's a few things that I absolutely knew, but they did that more on purpose than, poor storytelling. They're more just using it as a trope.
Yeah.
Correctly. Yeah. Well done. Rockstar Games. Holy shit. Yeah. Well done, guys.
Yeah. That is one of the ones I like to watch. When I lived on the farm, I would watch my brother-in-law play that, and it was very fun. We were very invested in that game.
Yeah, I'm like mixing herbs on the plains and shit. My dogs are watching me, and then I fucking go into a deep depression that my dogs aren't outside, and I'm playing a video game. Yeah. Then I work out for like 5 days straight until I puke, and then I kind of wash, rinse, repeat.
Yep, sounds like a good cycle.
Yeah, really good one. Oh, well, do you miss PG-13, Zach?
He keeps coming and going.
He's really unreliable, isn't
Well, anyone that young usually is.
he? Young. This is a skateboarding 40-year-old.
Oh, okay. All right. I was automatically imagining like a 13-year-old version.
Oh, well, he's 13-year-old in spirit
Oh, okay.
and body hair.
That really depends on so many factors. Let's see here.
Any other questions?
Let me see. Questions. Let me look at what you've got so far. So you wait on the face. Like I've gone through different phases where I absolutely had to do the hard stuff first, but right now I'm in a phase where I know I need to warm up first, and I sort of go in and out of those. Is that like I feel like that's a normal fluctuation, but I don't know.
Well, that's exactly what I'm doing right now. The face is really delicate because this absolutely stunning model that I used, he light makes his face really wash out with the high contrast. Some call it reflective beauty. I don't know. He said a lot of things about himself. I kind of tuned him out after a while. But regardless, so a lot of things like the rims under his eyes, these thin fiber optic things he calls eyebrows, they kind of fade gently. So I think I'm going to come back when I'm not filming because this stupid phone fucks up my peripheral vision.
Yeah.
And, the super delicate, seldom are you going to see. It's not that I'm lacking confidence, a little confidence. I just really want to be able to concentrate when I do it.
Yeah. No, I get that. I only do like easy things on live stream most of the time. I was attributing.
Yeah, it goes.
I was attributing to you a level of confidence that is unfair.
Well, this is, I could go for it. I started with the nose, but I'm like, these eyes are so delicate.
Yeah.
I'm going to want to get like literally 1 inch from it. I'm going to pull up my 0.25.
Right.
And I'm going to basically etch those fuckers into existence rather than ink them.
Right. Yeah, that's what I do too. Because you have to get so close to do like most normal line art.
Yeah. And I also, I have severe walleye vision, they call it. So
really,
no, that's actually from the movie Hot Shots.
Oh, I was
like, where the guy can't become a pilot because he has walleye vision. So, but I like to think I have walleye vision.
You're very.
If I have walleye vision in my heart, don't I truly have walleye? Who are you to define my reality, Clara? Me.
Somebody who can't breathe. That's you. Oh, gosh. Oh, my face hurts. You made my face hurt.
I apologize. You can... I don't know. I was trying to think of something witty, but I define that as a success.
Okay. Yep. Sure. So cruel. You're cruel. It hurt.
Face cramping. It's what I do best. Like Wolverine, it's the best that there is at what I do, or whatever the fuck he says.
But it isn't pretty.
Yeah. No, it's super pretty. That's the turn.
The prettiest. Oh, it's a surprise. The prestige.
There you go. Me and my twin dedicate our lives.
That would be cool.
I do need a twin. I would dominate him and then make him do all my work.
I mean, if you...
Well, I take naps.
I don't know, but if he's actually your twin, you would have equal capacity.
But I have, again, walleye vision in my heart. He doesn't have that. Grab the edge.
No, if you had a twin, you would have had the same like upbringing and experiences, unless it's like one of those separated at birth situations, and then you could easily then you probably could, yeah.
See? See, it's you never know about twins, and do they develop walleye vision separately? Do they? It's a mystery, actually. Most people don't know this.
Science is still trying to find answers to twin development.
No, this is only has to deal with walleye vision.
Strictly the
That's the
walleye
odd
vision.
thing.
Yes, yes. I shouldn't malign
People,
scientists.
scientists are yet to figure out why.
Why specifically Zach's twin is inferior to
Does
him.
not have the gift that the gift known as walleye vision. Some are fortunate to have severe to moderate to severe walleye vision. You may have seen the commercial.
Mm. And you're not supposed to use it if it causes seizures or dryness or dizziness or instant death or anything like that.
I wouldn't advise you. Gives you sausage fingers.
Gives you fart fingers.
Fart fingers.
Oh, okay. All right. Hold on. Anthony's trying to be serious and we're being children. You talked about what to start with when inking. I have to start with the nose and eyes, even if I'm cold. Yeah. I'm going through that right now, but I've been in and out of that at different stages. Like, I really think for me, there's flavors you kind of phase in and out, but that's just my experience.
I agree kind of with you both, but yeah, I want to echo what I said before. Yeah, I almost always start with the center of the face or the containment line around the head, depending on the character. Like this model's head is just so perfectly round, I had to attack it first to make sure all the other beauty underlying underneath that initial round dome-like head. Some say godlike in a dome-ish way.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Where am I? I'm off the rails. My train literally wandered into the woods off the tracks here. I too start with like the nose and eyes and mouth because it's I've been punishing poor Clara with these lessons. It's really one of the most important things to lock in when you're drawing a character emoting. So.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Anthony says, "I am not." LOL. I already forgot what I said. What I said about you. I'm so sorry. All I remember is that I said Zach and I were being children. So whatever.
Anthony's cool enough. He can be kids with us. He'll be up for it. He's a cool cat.
Good. All the more cool
Team
cats.
childlike adults.
Yeah. Childlike adults who don't like their own voices, but everyone else seems to like their voices.
Well, I have a valid argument there. You do not.
I don't.
So I needed to understand
I don't
that.
like my voice either. But people say on here that they like it, so I don't know. I don't know if that's just how people talk to women on the internet. I don't know, but I think you have a great voice.
Well, I don't know how you talk to men on the internet, Clara, but I don't like to talk about my voice. No, yeah, I don't know. I just know I sound like a fucking troll that is stuffed like a troll that's getting over a cold that's being echoed by a bridge that he lives underneath.
I think that might just be your cavernous studio that's echoing.
Oh, really? I don't know. I don't know if my deep voices get any deeper than my stupid one.
Anthony says, "I'm having a lot of issues lately filming and having a camera in my face. I started filming in 4K so I can push the camera way up above me and then edit out my receding hairline in post."
Excellent. Well, not all of us can have this perfect head like this model I'm drawing, so I get it, Anthony. Yeah, this periphery is, I had to take my glasses off just because it was screwing me up. I was getting this weird double vision in my left eye. So, and that messes up my heart-filled walleye vision, which is my ultimate goal to employ.
It's his gift to the world.
Yeah, I like to think of it like that. Thank you, Clara.
Anthony also says simply, "Don't talk to men on the internet!" Exclamation point.
Yeah, I fucking agree.
Yeah,
I don't even talk to men on the internet. They're grody.
for the most part, I find that to be true, but it is very easy to have a very entertaining conversation if you know how to spin it right.
Oh, well, I bet you could string along some really desperate Star Wars fans or whatever.
I don't
Type
string
of,
them. I don't string them if I think they're desperate, but some
oh,
the funny banter is fun. Once it gets past that, it's like, okay, no, goodbye. I've only blocked. I think I've only blocked 4 people though, ever.
oh shit! I blocked 4 people this week.
Well, that's just because you're cool.
I'm super cool, Zach. He's better than Vanilla Zach.
Mm,
He's more fun.
I believe you.
Don't tell Vanilla Zach I said that.
I won't. Oh, is that your twin's name? Are we creating a new mythos here?
Yes, Vanilla Zach. I feel bad for him. He just doesn't really know how to live.
It's a shame. You know who knows how to live though? It's people who just like sit around in one room all day. I don't know anyone like that though.
No. You know, it's those people have the life. They live in their heads in such a substantial way. They make the rest of the world jealous, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at you flipping it around. Yeah, they do.
Spin this shit like a fucking record, yo.
I gotta check and see how far you got. Oh, it looks nice.
Yeah. Well, good. Because this model's very mean to me. He hits me if I do poorly.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's my fault. It's my fault. I need you to know that. It's my fault that he hits me out of love.
Oh, oh. Well, he looks like he's about your size. I feel like you should be able to take him.
I have such a fear-ridden heart. You know, I don't know if I could withstand such stress. What, did I give you a chest infection? What's going on over there, Clara?
I was like snuffly earlier. I don't know. Sometimes when I laugh, I get snuffly when I laugh too much.
Oh my gosh, I got a new goal now. If you're not sniffing, I don't consider it a successful interaction from now
okay.
on.
I just keep giving away too
I have a
much
new
information.
goal. I gave Clara a lung infection, everyone, through humor.
Yeah.
I want everyone to know
that. Oh gosh.
Know what I had to learn on a shirt is how to draw this fucking neck rim.
Yeah, those are a pain.
For some reason, holy shit.
Like a collar, I find very difficult though.
Once I learn, it's one of the few things that I kind of cheat and just kind of have a system for.
Like a shorthand?
Correct.
Okay.
Just because I fucking hate doing them. I hate doing, God, we probably missed PG-13 Zach.
You're fine. You're fine. Shirt collars.
Sorry, Mrs. Meath, if you ever watch this. Anyways, again, getting that train out of the woods onto the trail.
Yes, the shirt collars. Yeah, I want to know this.
What were we talking about?
Shirt collars.
I got a dog poking at me, and I know the door's open, so they probably want a boom.
Puppy.
Shorthand. I'd say the most obvious shorthands I have, though they're getting better. Ears. My noses used to be shorthand, but I've gotten pretty good at making each one unique. Right. Shit, what was I talking about for shorthand?
Shirt collars.
Oh, yeah, those just, I have a few things that are organic that I still do that I build now with a shorthand, and then I kind of personalize.
Okay.
And ears are like that, noses are like that. My eyes kind of migrate around. I was looking at something old the other night for whatever embarrassing reason I had to, and I was like, "Holy shit! I did the casing between the eyebrow and basically the upper eyelid casing, where it gets back into the head. Just how I used to solve it compared to now was really interesting to see.
Yeah.
In some ways, yeah, I thought it looked better. I was like, shit.
Well,
I've regressed.
That's the sucky thing, though. When you look at your old work and it was better, it's like, ugh.
Yeah, when the fuck did I forget that?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I used to know how to do that.
I used to be so cool.
I used to know how to love.
You forgot how to put fruit on your head.
Kirk, or no, it'd be Kirk. Kirk, what is love? That's how he solved everything. He either blew you up or banged you.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was like, that's it.
Pretty much.
I'm going to solve this one way or the other. Your choice.
We got 2 options in all of space in which to execute them.
Captain Kirk, negotiator.
I do love that, like, in the final, like in the movies and stuff, he became like,
what is it about you? Yeah, they just mock it that he can't control himself. I love it. What a character.
You gotta lean in, I guess, because like that's
how many times. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say. Like,
I was gonna make a space herpes joke.
Oh, so much space.
You can go first though, since mine is so important.
I was just gonna say, like, just in terms of character design, like that shouldn't work. And I guess arguably in many ways it doesn't, and that's kind of why it's so adorable in its own way. But it was
it becomes endearing almost.
Right.
It's
if you lean in.
It's amazing. Well, that's the key. Is he's an endearing character, and that's one of his traits. Rather than that's not a defining trait. That's just something that happens, to him for whatever reason he needs. He doesn't have a respectful way of courting people, like applying fruit to their head, let's say, or
he doesn't have a clear signal like applying fruit to the head.
Something empirical,
Yeah.
He's just winging it.
Do you remember?
What a buffoon!
Do you remember when we started? I'm just trying to keep an eye on the time. I'm pretty
sure. I know.
I'm pretty sure it won't kill the video, but no, it just feels like it's been probably about an hour. Oh wait, cool question.
Well, let's answer some questions.
Yes.
Because I'm starting.
Glover RP says, when inking and implying depth or shadow through cross-hatching, a la Terry Austin or P. Craig Russell, have you ever gone too far? How have you recovered?
You want to go first, Clara, or me?
I mean, I am not 100% sure what it means, so you go ahead and go first, and I will pick up on it.
I would say it's more than just cross-hatching. It's hatching by the examples that you used, Glover. Though, to your point, I would say I don't cross-hatch. The only time I cross-hatch is for texture, like that I'm using a cloth of some type. However, to your point, it's just practice is what it comes down to. And then your eye, what looks right to your eye, as far as cross-hatching is exceptionally potent. So I'd say less is more usually. And you see people that once they kind of start mastering cross-hatching, they go absolutely insane with it, and it's everywhere. So be careful. Only apply it in places that you feel it works for whatever reason. Style plus texture plus lighting is what I would say. Hatching now, hatching is it's way more buttery than it used to be. But that's when you see lines like this and that, where you're simulating a directional gray, if that makes sense. And then countless variations that you can apply that technique. And Clara, let me know if I'm rambling.
No, this is good.
I practice is it's just the same damn thing every time. You got to practice. You absolutely just have to practice, and you got to practice in a thoughtful way. Hey, did this improve my drawing when I went way heavy in texture, or did I go too light and it feels like it's just, it's not cohesive or well thought out. It looks like you're just trying something out. So, to that point, you got to find something that works within your style, and less is more. And pray to Crom for walleye vision.
To my own answer, I would say, yes, similar thing, the difference between hatching and cross hatching. But honestly, just in terms of anything going too far, I would just do a commercial for the Posca marker and say you can always back it up.
If you can see this sucker, that's what I was just using.
Mm-hmm.
Easy back it up. Yeah, get used to, remember, even though you're using ink, sorry about my phone beeping there. I would suggest learn how to paint with ink. Don't learn how to ink with ink. Because then it opens you up to all sorts of layering techniques and all these things that aren't really in traditional inking. One of those is reduction and or corrections with a Posca marker, or a brush, whatever you use for white. But think more like oil painting, and all these textures will start to reveal themselves. Do I have to build a texture and then reduce it, or maybe I do cross hatching and then throw splatter on top of it to really diffuse it? You just start inventing things and seeing what works. I would say.
I would agree.
In my limited walleye vision scope. No coughing.
Oh, sorry.
I thought we talked about this, Clara.
I'm ashamed. Don't look at me.
I'm not looking forward to... Oh, to your point, do you see how I use crisp lettering? Like if I'm going to do lettering in a comic, I almost always... Well, the sound effects are different, but just for actual lettering, say on a sign or something like that, I make it perfect via technical assistance, i.e. I placed font and these hard lines in there, and then I'm going to draw it freehand on top once this broadcast is over and I can get this thing out of my face. And by doing that, it stays on track, but it gives it a little bit of life to it. It's not so... One of the things about being precise, and I did go down that rabbit hole, is if you aren't 100% precise, it looks really fucking wrong. I mean, it looks wrong.
Right. You hit an
it's the uncanny valley almost.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Yes.
Jinx!
Yes! Great minds, my friend.
Oh my God, we're dorks. But so they get the point.
Yeah.
Try and inject life into your work is all I'm saying. If a fucking photocopier can do what you're doing, or a computer program can cut and paste what you do onto a page, what are you really expressing? That's a machine that's able to do what you do.
Right.
You got this amazing, brain. Make it do something. Think of something cool.
Yeah. That was always sort of my argument.
You'd work like us.
Yeah. That was always sort of my...
Come join the dork side.
Oh gosh. We are that. That's what we are.
We had to get a pun in there.
Yeah. Well, I think you had to get a pun in there.
I needed a pun, Clara. Let me have a pun.
I know. Sometimes...
Can't a man just pun?
Yeah. I was literally just going to say that. Sometimes a man just needs a pun. Oh, gosh. All right. I don't know about you, but I am almost laughed out, and I kind of want to go back to my cover that I was inking before.
You go do your thing. I am to a point where, yeah, I need to get delicate
Okay.
and I like right here. Otherwise, so in as much as people like my face, I don't want to block this model's face.
Right.
It feels almost like morally wrong if to do that.
Yeah.
So I don't know why.
Why would you deprive
It's
the world
just,
of such beauty?
yeah. So I'm glad you agree.
Yes.
So, and I'm sure every single human does too. So, in conclusion, nice trees, Clara. I think that panel's rocking and rolling, and I'm going to talk to you afterwards about a few tricks.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I think.
And what to hit first, actually.
Okay, well, I was being avoidant again, like you were saying earlier about the face, just because of the live stream. But yeah, you'll probably have some good points regardless.
No, I got a cool 2 things I can teach you just verbally that will get you thinking about tree because you're almost there.
Oh, wonderful! All right, well, I'm excited for that then.
Well, tree drawn, Clara.
Yay!
I'm gonna be heading out. Tree.
All right.
Or what are you, Guinness boy hating Clara? Or I forget what is your nickname?
I've not
Guinness
heard,
drinking.
not heard any
French fry. No,
before.
tater tot Clara.
It was tater tots. Yeah, sure, whatever.
There we go, tater tot Clara.
If you insist.
I do.
All right.
So it's a true insistence. We will talk soon.
All
this
right.
is your stream, so why don't I shut the fuck up?
All right. Well, thank you everyone who hopped on. This was a fun one, and I will see you all next time. Have a good evening.
Bye.